Good morning, friends of St. Paul's. Today is Wednesday, July 29th, and I'm coming to you from the sanctuary of our congregational home, where today, I'm recording on Tuesday, we've just shared some time together. A small group of people were here to have quiet prayer, to listen to the organ, to receive the gifts of God's grace and communion, and to just be in this place that helps us connect to the mysteries and goodness of God. And so today I thought I might read to you a small segment of Isaiah 55, the very beginning of the 55th chapter of Isaiah, which is the appointed Old Testament reading for this upcoming Sunday, August 2nd. It says, "Ho, everyone who thirsts, come to the waters. And you that have no money, come, buy and eat. Come, buy wine and milk without money and without price. Why do you spend your money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which does not satisfy? Listen carefully to me and eat what is good. Delight yourselves in rich food." This beginning section of chapter 55 is called An Invitation to Abundant Life in my small NRSV Bible. This is an invitation that God gives to all humanity, inviting us to this life of abundance, this space where all are welcome and everything is free. We live in a world where things are not free, where the things that we need may be hard to get, or we may not be able to afford them. Those things may be physical, tangible things that we can buy, or they may be things we feel we have to earn from others. Things like respect, or love, or kindness, or a listening ear. But today, in this vision of God's dream of abundant life and a whole community, we receive these words, "Come to the water. Drink, eat, you who have no money, come. It's for you." This is good news, my friends. These are promises that we receive when we get together in community for Holy Communion, when we receive the bread, the body, the blood, the wine, Jesus incarnate in us. We receive these gifts of grace from God, and they are free. But today I wonder what else it is that we are thirsty and hungry for. Are you thirsting for comfort? Are you thirsty for levity in a challenging world? Are you thirsty for understanding, for transformation, for justice, for wholeness, for peace? All of these things are the gifts of God, the gifts of grace, and they are free. This water is not only physical, tangible water, which we get from God, but it is also the water of life, the same water that Jesus offers to the woman at the well in the 4th chapter of John, this water that never runs out, everlasting bread, water, without price. Everyone who thirsts, come to the water. In Lutheran theology, we talk a lot about how God moves toward us, how it is not up to us to move into God's space for God to care about us, but that God comes near, bringing with God the gifts of grace and love and wholeness and peace and hope, resurrection power. My friends, I believe this with every fiber of my being, that God is always coming near to us with the gifts of grace, the good news that we are loved and held by God, our Creator, and that there is nothing we can do to break that bond, and that these free gifts from God are from the one who comes near to us, who notices us in our distress, who sees the things that we need and recognizes how to respond to us in our desolation or in our impatience for the things that we're hoping for. God comes near, bringing with God these gifts, these gracious gifts, and opening us to become living wells for others. This day, I invite you to consider what it is that you're thirsty for. What are you hungry for? And what about the people around you? And how might you share these things with others, these gifts that we so freely receive from God, so that we might become like overflowing fountains of living water? May God be with you this week. Amen.